It's the intro, it's real cool. You're gonna watch a video of me using tools to sculpt a thing that doesn't exist, and it's called a Frostmane. Yeah! Yeah, that's the intro. That's it. I'm gonna be 100% real. I thought I was so clever. Frostmane. First thought, horse. Lion. You know, something with a mane. So I thought, what about a moth? They got fluffy shoulders. And I said, oh my gosh, you're right. And I was so obsessed with it not being a horse or a lion that I forgot the unique feature wasn't the fact that it wasn't a horse or a lion. It's fine, they still kind of have horns later, and they're very crystally, and that was not intentional. I baked it, but it was really hard to get smooth. I thought it would be horrible and awful and bad, and while it looks lumpy and ungood,
Bye-bye, have fun storming the castle.
For some reason I thought drawing was a really good idea. Like, it would be so helpful. So I did that. And the head's way too big, so I can't use it, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I wanted the silhouette. Look at how beautiful. Look it. I thought that a very unstable base would be helpful for putting the fluffy mane on. The moth. Never sculpted fluff before, but I was excited. I guess putting saran wrap over clay keeps it from like peeling up and stuff, but it's not helpful, and I didn't like it. I kept trying it and I just hated it each time. Do I regret it? Kind of later. I mean, I love the texture and it looks cool, but it's also messy. I think I'm just messy. I'm not a sculptor, okay? I don't know how people do this. I'm just having a good time. Just farting around and finding out. There's nothing wrong with that. You should do that too. Just you see something and go, you know what? I want to do that, and try it. You're probably gonna do a really bad job unless you're good at it. Sage advice. X-Acto knives fix everything. For some reason I thought I'd have the patience to do that, and I just have had zero patience during this project for whatever reason. Again, I had this grand, wonderful idea in my head, and then I started executing it, and I'm like, no. I like the grumpy old man that this project turned out to be. And it very much did. When I say grumpy old man, this is what I mean. I put it in a pose because I thought it was funny, and I'm really bad about being like, no, that we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna do what we were supposed to. No, if I'm like, hey, that's funny, I'm gonna do it. And so I crossed his arms and I thought, wouldn't it be funny if he was grumpy? Wouldn't it be funny if he was fed up with everybody's BS? And he is. That's exactly what he is. Although right now it just looks like he's dancing or something. Crossed arms, crossed legs. This guy is chilling like a villain. No wonder they're rare. They don't want to come out. They don't want to deal with our problems. They're just... like, really? No. I don't have time for your crap. And so, going in theme with not taking it seriously, in a good way, decided to make his head tilted to the side. And how do you make like a single spherical... I'm sorry? Oh. You wanna do the talking? Oh, okay. I used a noodle of clay, TM, to make it look like his head was tilted. Keeping in line with the theme of caring just enough. Not caring just enough and caring just enough. I made his head tilted to be like, really? Really? because I thought it was funny. Oh god, I thought the arms were going to be so cool, and it sucked. I hated it. I thought, oh, this is finally going to be neat looking. It's going to look clean because I did a good job. No. Everything's a mess. Everything's always a mess. Really? Okay. I was informed by my boss that I need to do better. I'm sorry I let you down. In my head, I imagined they'd be like cool and twisty. Like I could put thinner noodles of clay TM across around the you know, the arms, and nope. At least the eyes were nice. You know, you just use the tool, make the thing, and it works. You can't go wrong. Sanding didn't help this time. I think my issue is I just want everything perfect. That's not real. It's not how it works. I'm gonna try anyway. Keep trying. I can't help myself.
I just want it to be perfect.
I tried to make the eye sockets pretty deep. You know, I sanded them, pushed them in with the clay, and then I sanded them, and then I rolled them in little balls with kind of translucent clay, and I smushed them into the head, and I was happy. I thought that would be good. I thought it was good. I thought I did okay. The eyes. It's hard to mess that up, and I've been messing it up, so maybe I'm improving. And again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still thinking moth in my head, so I made these cool little feathery things to put on top because I thought they'd move real good and they'd look real cool. Forgetting that the whole point of Frostmane isn't in the name like every other prompt I've done so far. It's the crystal horns for some reason, and I totally erased it from my brain, and I just... So these are the crystal horns. Here I go, boldly daring to go where I'd not gone before, thinking that I'm gonna make the arms so cool. Like a little threading the clay needle through the arm. The clay thread through the needle arm. Creature arm. Didn't work though. You can see it's going so well. I gave up. Now, it's not quitting or giving up. It's knowing when it's fruitless. You know when to stop and start over. Most of the time, I just like to keep going and see how far I can take the absolute dumpster fire of a train that I'm on before I crash and burn. And then I stand on the wreckage and celebrate because I did it. Most people, do maintenance. Don't worry about that. Just trying to get it out of his eye. See, aren't those crystal horns so cool? The Frostmane is known for those. Not its mane. I was smart and basted in white this time. White gesso. But, last time I thought, I need to use more cornstarch in the paint. That'll make a difference. And I used too much. I think I used way too much because it was kind of lumpy and horrible. And I did end up having to throw it in the oven again. My boss keeps yelling at me. I persevered anyways, Oh, now you're yelling at me? Oh, God, hang on, manager's here. I persevered. Painting things with lumpy paint. Because if you already got cheap paint, ruin it and make it worse. And that just, why not? It's more fun that way. For the wings, I thought it more like a cape. I don't know what that is. They're not really functional, maybe. They're just decorational, but, translucent clay. Some colored alcohol for the mixing into the clay. And a cool thing. Mixed it up. It looked like marbled cool stuff. Coolness. I don't know why I thought drawing everything would help this time, but I did. Oh, it was so I could cut the wings out properly. But I realized that I couldn't just bake it because they'd be flat and they wouldn't be the right shape. So I'd have to put my creature in the oven again despite having painted him already. And that might have contributed to the messed up paint, but I don't know. It looks fine to me. Oh yeah, I did a wash this time first, before the other stuff. Like a Smarticle particle, and I did it in blue because I thought it was pretty. I wasn't actually trying to hide anything that time. I just wanted to show the sculpting that I actually did. Tried to do the same thing with the wings too. Didn't work, so I tried it again. Imagine my surprise when it still didn't work. I dusted shiny metallic silver or pearl white or whatever over the wings and the feathers and the horns and the mane of fluff. And I did actually color the noodles around the arms with glow-in-the-dark blue, but it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. This is just a wrinkly old moth guy. Just a crunkly grump old man. I just wanted the base to look like he was sitting on snow. So I thought cotton swabs would be fine. Didn't have cotton swabs, but I had cotton rounds, so I used those. And it went as well as you'd expect. Totally intentional lump in the back for sitting. It's exactly what it was supposed to happen. It's perfect. I'm not as proud of this dusty old Mothman as that was my Pyro Claw, but I still think he's cute. There's lots of happy accidents, and I actually did a good job sculpting, so I'd say that it was a win. And I mean, I learned a lot, so that's kind of the whole point. And I love his wrinkly head tilt. Success, I would say. 'Twas a success.